Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Wave crashes in, so 369 is going to be putting down a ward. He has now used his ward, and Weibo do not... Well, Tarzan's completely off vision.
Yeah, the hook shot into the Pillar of Flame makes this a very scary position for 369. A flash for the Seer means first blood to Breathes Camille.
So, we were talking about jungle CS.
Very
It's a
good
win.
job of roaming with Mako, getting into the enemy jungle, trying to get some of those camps away from Tarzan, who has tried to trade back by at least impacting lanes, but is still coming at the cost of his own
He's a
well-being.
very deadly champion, particularly 2-item Camille is where that champion goes nuclear, really. But we need to see now from Weibo.
Remember, Mako still doesn't have a flash, could be in serious danger here. Now the damage comes on for the Eclipse Shield is solid. Jackie now in danger as well, has to flash away because there is no cleanse. Another Winter Spite lands, the turnaround is good, but the door, phenomenal! Stops so much of the bullet time damage, a flash on in from Tarzan, ensures that wait! Misfortune still gets a kill on the way out. Jackie buying his life in blood.
The shield was fantastic from Crisp. I thought Crisp had outplayed, but he still gets taken down into the watery depths of Bilgewater. Misfortune claiming that one. Jackulov will be up, and with the scrub will be able to get towards the lane fairly quickly, but still, I think overall a win for Weibo. They might be able to get themselves a couple of minions dying to tower. Breathe needs to be careful here. Delays himself that hook shot.
Stranglethorns afterwards, though, means surely a dead Breathe as well, who'll be breathing no more. The Hextech Ultimatum is solid, though, but it's an execute because, of course, Breathe had no damage on the Zyra.
One of my biggest complaints of Zyra junglers is why people...
Got a 1v3 as Tien at the top of our screen will be coming on down here as well. This Camille about to be under attack again. Arrow coming on down.
Is that going to be accurate? It's going right the way down the river. It's following Xiaohu as well. Breathes alone down here. It misses. But here comes Xiaohu all the same. Has flash, has ult, and Mako is out of this team's radius.
Teleport coming on through. It'll be a 1 versus 4 now. Breathe still in danger. Xiaohu nearly here. Wants to get something back. Gets a fate sealed with that soul and bound to allow a ping back, but the roots are pretty huge. Xiaohu gets Mako. Turret shots coming in to fly on through as Xiaohu, though, tanking up the minions. Ensure the top esports pick up a second in trade for just the one.
And that's going to be like 3 waves lost to turret, especially with the bullet time coming through to clear out the wave. Weibo have just lost a huge play on this side. Breathe, who was meant to be the win condition for Weibo, has been put behind him. You know, top esports, they lost a great series to BLG. They lost the series to LNG as well. And it felt like, you know, what people...
Taking top esports is a very impressive number. They have not dropped a lot of games this year.
Well, that's just from summer. So for me, that's actually quite a bad stat because they've won so many games. The fact that they ended up losing any in general, something. The arrow's going to go wide again. Tarzan misses his stun, looking for a smite still, but he's rooted.
Big turnaround there, and my god, the Zyra damage with the bullet time over the top is just foul. Mako traded back to the Glacial Prison. Glacial Fissure lands onto Jackulov, but he will still be going to the Prison of Death. In comes Camille from downtown as well, and top esports on the extraction lose 2. At least Tien gets 1 back, but is rooted under turret and will surely fall as well. The raid boss, no Breathe, got slowed. The E slow and the red buff do enough to keep Tien alive.
Tien, 5-1-1, and Weibo, maybe they wish that top esports hadn't watered that houseplant quite as much. It is deadly. We might get ourselves another fight around this Herald too.
4 versus 5 as well. 369 was just top lane on the Cassante, getting another turret, so gets value out of that. It looks a bit messy, but the extended play still ends up okay as Jackie now stepping on forwards. Crisp in danger, could well be going down as the all-out comes on down onto the Braum. Santa Braum put on his own naughty list.
That was a really nice play from 369. Flashes for the ult as the Braum stun comes through, so he doesn't get like isolated in the front.
House fire.
Haven't seen these arrows get the value that Weibo wants. Xiaohu has Q3, can potentially go in here. Finds Cream.
Oh no, Cream was thinking he was safe, but manages to Valkyrie over the wall. Xiaohu, though, can still trade back. Will be able to get some more damage coming back as he pings back and forces a flash out of Cream. Who knows? It could have gotten pretty ugly there with the blade. Mako is now in danger himself. Tarzan throws out the Pillar of Flame, but a knockup prevents Jackulov from getting that much value out of the bullet time. Trying to trade back on the line, the 1v2, but it's just not far enough to go. Puts on the afterburners, but light brings him down. Bow and arrow beats guns. Tien finally falls, will be brought low eventually, but claiming that huge shutdown is big news for Light. Servers bait us all, and Tien gets to walk away.
I think if Weibo wanted to pull that fight, they would have teleported. Now, Xiaohu is teleporting to the sideline. Look, again, it's not sole point. Breathe is going forwards. He can ult forwards here, all out. Not going to break the ultimatum.
Fate Seal still lands, trying to get the damage to 369. Doesn't have the resist anymore and goes down.
So this is why earlier I was saying I feel like the scrappy gameplay is going to continue. There's no sole point. There's no huge advantage just yet. Top esports, they're ahead in terms of gold, but Weibo, they're playing towards 1-3-1. They say, okay, take the dragon. We're over still left alone in bot side, so the teleport should be coming through. Here comes the arrow.
Arrow lands, will hit onto one of the most valuable target, though. It's still very dark and down to half HP. This might actually just end up being the Baron take. They're way too late. Tarzan flashes out of the bullet time. Baron secured. Look at the fight afterwards, though. Can Top finish up what they started? Mako low but not down. Tarzan eviscerated. Into the backline goes Xiaohu, though, alongside Breathe. The double soul lander trying to get something back as the Corki is dead. Breathe trying to run away, but there's just not enough breath in the lungs. Light trading on out, doing his best he can to claim 369, but it's still Top Esports with the overall victory. Baron secured on 3.
That is exactly what that could be. They still have so much damage though. We saw what happened when Weibo couldn't get the lockdown. You can see that Weibo, they have to give this up. Now the problem is, this is the problem with Safari League of Legends. You watch the objective go down, and maybe you could have had a cross map by moving across the map. Maybe it's full tower taken, so that'll be even more gold coming over. And now the problem is, if you are sieging as Top Esports now, and what's the problem?
Hang on.
Breathe. Oh, it's a pick in the jungle.
Chris will get to hop away, stay alive, solar flare afterwards. Still not enough to keep him alive, just burns down to the ignite.
Does it? He just ends up just completely eating every bit of damage that Top Esports can throw at him. Weibo, it's so hard to go into this group unit of Top Esports, and they managed to get themselves an important kill. The Baron's not even up, but just the siege and range of this team is going to make it so hard to defend this turret now.
What was looking a very even game, very much isn't anymore. The cohort of Top Esports here and sieging. It'd be very difficult to break through that phalanx.
Up beyond the parapets of this one. That's the arrow coming through. It's not great, but they don't have the Braum for the follow-up CC, and Tarzan is burned out to half HP just by the thermal thorns.
Jackie Love is getting very low, though. Xiaohu to the backline, can't quite get onto valuable members. The stopwatch comes on through the TN. 369 buys some space, and actually the burn on the Top Esports over the extended fight, proving pretty damn obnoxious. Another pillar of fire into the hook shot of 369, not quite going down the floor. Comes on up. Hextech ultimated puts Mako in a dangerous position. The Zenith Blade takes him into the abyss, and another kill for Camille.
Xiaohu has flash, but he doesn't have Q3, and he doesn't have his ult. He's just going to E forwards, and that's going to be it. They're going to try and stop some of these recalls, and again, this is why we view that you're going to eat a lot of that poke. The dragon is going down very, very quickly. We're seeing more Safari League of Legends. Breed's going in.
Jackie Love, it's a shoot over the arrow, landed onto the Cream as well. That'll be danger onto the Corki, trying to stay alive, but they lose. The Camille, the damage back, just not there in time. Xiaohu is only here now. Infernal Soul claimed by Top Esports. And Weibo think they have the flank. They get both AD carries CC'd, and the damage just doesn't follow up. Fate sealed is only Xiaohu's own.
And they keep fighting on. 369 does burn down. Tarzan does have the damage. He's done 6,000 damage already, but it is not enough. Top Esports, they arrive at the objective first. Finding yourself sorely disappointed. They are here to play, and Weibo, despite their own level up, it is that Top Esports just don't have they're just not threatened enough on the backline. Xiaohu is even spotted going over the wall here, and the all-out brings him back over. Xiaohu couldn't get to that fight in time. He didn't have that global. Weibo weren't there in time as a full unit to make this fight any closer.
You'd think it was a bit of a Bridge. Cream throws out so much damage and just takes down Light alongside himself going down.
So it's going to be a kill on top.
One of the first kill of the game, by the way, Cream. Still Light, do some damage, and Chris taking very low there, throws out the glacial fissure into the backline, goes Breathe, flash away from Jackie, might not be enough to save her life, but the Strangle Thorns is absolutely ridiculous, and Jackie just stands and delivers with a little assistance from his team.
Top Esports have the gods of Peel on their side. 369 and TN throw out their ultimates and save their AD carry. Can't quite get the damage. Teleport available. Top Esports might have overpushed in this one, but again, they have so many ultimates to peel for them. It's really hard for Weibo to get the damage down.
There's no to keep our eyes on this one. Inhibitor now about to be sieged. Will we see that teleport fold? I think Weibo just saying, look, we can't do this right now. We lose this fight, the game is over. They decide against taking once or twice, and even then it's been hard to follow up. We haven't seen a combo between Xiaohu and Breed all coming together at once, and the bullet time in Trey puts Tarzan out of a 10% HP, has to flash away, tries to turn around with a Pillar of Flame, and a Pyroclasm still available. Fate sealed away from Xiaohu again. Breathe down into the GA, 369 flashing on out. Breathe tries to get one back at the end of it all, but already the peel is there for 369 this time, and he stays alive. There is
always another peel tool for Top Esports, and Weibo, they're throwing themselves, but they're just getting dashed against the rocks. 3 inhibs down, 369 teleporting in with a full HP bar. No Camille this time, Weibo falling.
Oh, bring him into the kitchen and smell the citrus. I've never seen more peeled vegetables and fruits in my life. Weibo Gaming chopped to pieces, and Top Esports clean up a phenomenal team fight game.
For those of you wondering whether Top Esports had met their demise in summer, you are sorely mistaken.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say
Okay.
See you on the next one.